trial Thursday 21st. Everybody, if you know who you serve, if you know your God, call on him on behalf of our leader, NNAMDI KANU, and this freedom cause. The freedom is near. Do not be afraid. The time is up. Now, let me read out what I have here. As the notice passed to the lawyer, the do's and don'ts they should observe. Okay, now pay attention to this. The Federal High Court, Abuja, on Monday, officially issued a trial notice for the October 21st prosecution of the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, NNAMDI KANU, in the treasonable felony charges brought against him by the federal government of Nigeria. The trial notice entitled Federal Republic of Nigeria vs. NNAMDI KANU was marked FHC Abuja CR 38315 and served on KANU's lawyer Mr. Ifeanyi Ejiofor and that of the federal government Mr. Shaib Labaran. Daily Post on Monday cited the notice signaling resumption of full-blown persecution for the IPOB leader. The one-page document showed that the courts carefully and explicitly spelled out the do's and don'ts for lawyers of the contending parties to avoid an abortion of trial which commenced in 2015 when KANU was first arrested in Lagos upon arrival from the United Kingdom. The documents read in part: this case will be transferred from the general cause list to the hearing paper for Thursday, 21st of October, 2021 at 9 o'clock. That's 9 a.m. and will come on to be on that day if the business of the court permits or otherwise on some adjustment day of which you will receive no further notice. If either party desires to postpone the hearing, he must apply to the court as soon as possible for that purpose, and if the application is based on any matter of fact, he must be prepared to give proof of those facts. The parties are warned that at the hearing they are required to bring forward all the evidence by witnesses or by documents which each of them desires to rely on in support of his own case and in contradiction of that of his opponents. The proof will be required at the hearing and not on a subsequent day, and parties failing to bring their evidence forward at the proper time may find themselves absolutely precluded from adducing it at all, or at best only allowed to do so on payment of substantial cost to the other side and on such other terms as the court fits to impose. Parties desirous to enforce the attendance of witnesses should apply at once to the attendance of the witnesses required. It is indispensable that the application should be made so as to allow time for reasonable notice to the witnesses required. If the witness is required to bring books, paper, they must be particularized in the summons efficiently to enable him to understand what it is meant. Any party summoning a witness through the court thereby becomes liable to pay such witnesses reasonable sum of money to be fixed by the court for his expenses and loss of time. The court may refuse to enforce the attendance of a witness unless such sum has been fixed and deposited in the court. If either parties desire to use in evidence at the hearing any book or document in the possession or power of the other party, he must give the other party reasonable notice in writing to produce it at the hearing, failing which he will not be allowed to give any secondary evidence of its content. KANU is expected to face the trial before Justice Binta Nyako. Okay, that's what they have, issued to the lead counsel of IPOB. God is with you, my brothers and sisters. God, who has kept him alive at this time, knows that the freedom must come. Biafra must be free. KANU must be free by the grace of God Almighty, because we have millions and trillions of evidences of the tribulation going on in Biafra land against Biafrans. We have what we are fighting for. We have it. We know what they have done to us. We understand the language. We understand their discussion. We understand the menace, meted out against our people. That is the evidences we have in pictures, in videos, in their discussions. Time have passed all long, from even before 2015, even before Mazi started agitation. You understand? These atrocities are being meted out against our people, and that prompted his anger into vying into the post of, let me take up this cause. Whatever it will cost me, let it be. If it costs me my life, let it be. But I must make sure that I show the world what is going on down there in the east. KANU has used his time, used his brain, with wisdom, family, mother and father in this cause, fighting a just cause. On a very good day, they wouldn't have been able to bring him down to Nigeria, but they abducted him. They kidnapped him. They didn't follow the due process. That was why he found himself here. Okay? But that notwithstanding, he has to face the trials. They call it treasonable felony. They call it this and they call it that. Yet, the bandits are working freely in the north. The bandits are being negotiated with. All right? They're negotiating with the bandits, but they don't want to give heed to Biafran cause. They don't want to hear it. They shoot you when you say it. When you wear the cloth, they kill you. They do a lot of things against our people. And that is the annoyance of our leader, the wise one, Mazi NNAMDI KANU. Thank God he's alive. Our lead counsel, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, God be with you. God be with you, and God be with you again. My dear people, let us be up and doing, be focused. Please don't sabotage the effort of these people. Thank you, and God bless.